So this is going to be a randomizer tutorial run for Skyward Randomizer. Basically in this run, it's just going to be a standard playthrough with race settings, but I'll explain all like the routing and the checks as I go along. And you see like the settings on like the right side. These are the standard race settings I have right here. So to make sure that these tutorial runs will get through all the checks and all like the dungeons, sort of. This actually be one of 3 videos. This is the first one, and each of the different videos will do different dungeons. Also, you'll see the version here, 1.0.3.36. That basically just means like how you can compare this with your version, see like how far into the future you are, because odds are this video is not going to be 100% accurate on like everything, because things might change. If things do change, I'll put it in the comments of the YouTube video, and if they change significantly in a way that makes this video obsolete, I'll just make this whole series again. So let's go. Why not? Okay, and also for those wondering, I was originally going to do this just in like kind of cut up parts, but I just thought I'll just do a commentary run like this, and yeah, so just get everything ready and then we should be good to go. Height, yeah, so we start in 3, 2, 1, bloink. So you see my face, then above that is the timer, and you see the tracker which has all my items. So we start with Goddess Sword and Adventure Pouch, yeah. So now the starting route will be different depending on what items you start, but this is going to be like the general like starting route to do. I'll explain, like I might deviate from it if I get certain items, but I'll mention that as we go, pretty much. So this is Fledge. This is a mandatory check. I don't know why I just made the timer small then, but I'm dumb. Okay, Horn. That is completely useless. So we basically have to beat the game, but also beat the required dungeons. And we can see here the required. Actually, I didn't even read that. What am I doing? Sandship and Fire Sanctuary. So on the tracker, I did. Since when was this range I could talk to you? Anyway, so Santiago and Fire Sanctuary. These are going to be the 2 dungeons today. I marked them on yellow or orange. That's my orange on the tracker, and I can move. Yeah. So again, the route of checks that I do is going to be just standard. For my nunchuck, this is just a great start. I know, right? Yeah. So the route I do will be standard for just about every single race game, or just any game in general. I'll mention if I do anything different. That would like for example, if I go to Patrol because I have graduate crystals, I'll mention that and stuff. So here's the sword chest. Vanilla. Nice. Yeah. So I'm just gonna explain the swords again. So basically, I'll just explain the stuff in this game, or like the required items. So the required items. Every single time you need the Master Sword, not the True Master Sword, just the regular Master Sword, and you also need the Goddess Harp. In this case, the regular Master Sword is 3 sword upgrades. If you start with no sword, you'll need more sword upgrades, and that's just how it goes. And you also need to beat the required dungeons, in this case Sandship and Sanctuary. And they require their own items. For example, Sandship requires like sea charts, whip, bow, and not whip, yeah, bow, claw shots, that, and spiral charge. So that's, I'll mention how spiral charge is useful in a minute when I actually demonstrate stuff. Got anything here? That's a train outside my house. Wow, very eventful. But yeah, again, this route is just kind of standard of stuff. Also, I'm talking to Petrus. If you have Petrus set off, you won't need to talk to Petrus as much as I'm doing right now, but it's a long check, so I might as well start it. Yeah. And so here's another check right here. Red Rupee, you know, why not? Thanks for like this fortune game. Yeah. I'm gonna try and get everything I can in this like commentary run. It's kind of hard to commentate whilst you're playing, but I didn't really have any other option. Okay, so you can see to my just left that there was a ruby tablet. Again, in these settings, one of the 3 tablets will be open, the others will have to find automatically, and so I'll just mark that too. But yeah, right now again I'm just going around Skyloft doing stuff. Again, these are all things you should do first anyway. But I'll mention if I'm doing anything out of the ordinary. But yeah, these are all kind of just regular Sphere Zero initial game checks and stuff. This is nothing out of the ordinary. So sleep to morning, this is for Petrus. This is not required if you're not doing Petrus. Like if you have like those settings off. I won't really be able to say if like what category certain things are. Those are kind of up to you to determine, I guess. Because there's enough to commentate already. But yeah. So we got the longsword. We have no useful items so far, except I mean I guess the longsword's pretty useful. We have no like B-well items. We're still looking for all of those. We are like 4 minutes in though, so this is a surprise to no one. Okay, so first chest. It's useless. Well, I mean it's convenient for health, but if you're a pro gamer, you don't need as much health. Yeah, cave normally has something useful, although I think today might be an exception to that. Oh no, it's got dig mitts. So like dig mitts basically they work similar to swords. How like they have like upgrades. This is the same for like the beetle. So basically, the first time you get it, it's dig mitts. Second time is Moblin mitts. And I think my computer's overheating as normal. But yeah, I think Moblin mitts is also, it might be required for Fire Sanctuary, although we'll see. It depends where the boss key is, and I'll mention that when we get around to it. But I haven't done anything out of the ordinary yet. I'm just kind of doing general Sphere Zero, Skyloft 1 checks. I should have really like done measures to make sure my laptop won't overheat. So I apologize if it's like really laggy footage. Blame my laptop. I might also do this to like give it some air, so the camera might go up for a bit. So yeah, so routing wise, unless there's anything here specifically, I'll probably go to Eldin because I've got nowhere else to go. Oh, actually now I have a choice. Okay, nice how I say that. Yeah, so now it's either Skyview or not. I don't even know what's this guy. It's either Farron or Eldin. I'll make that choice when it comes down to it, and I'll explain what I'll do. Oh, nice, that was great. Okay, Rupee, cool. So what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna save. I'm gonna activate back in time. I'm gonna do this for several reasons, but I'll just do that real quick, and I have to juggle a lot of things. This is annoying. But yeah, now really I should have damaged down in the cave, but I forgot because I'm an idiot, so I'm just going to use Killing Post. Like that. And you jump over this post like 3 times. Don't use the sailcloth because you won't take damage. And conveniently we're in hero mode. If you're playing this not in hero mode, then you'll have to do this 6 times. But yeah, and I'll explain why we're specifically doing it now and not later, when we get to back in time. But for now we'll just kill ourselves. Also, for those wondering, I'm playing on console. You can play this on console or emulator. There's like virtually no difference, I think, except load times might be slightly different on emulator, from what I've heard. But I'm playing on console. Okay, so we're dead. So I'm going to continue and reset. I'm going to do it with the home menu just for demonstration purposes. But if you're on console, it's faster to hit the reset button. But if you're on emulator, this is like, of course, your only option. So continue, reset, and voila, we are in back in time. Yeah. So what I'm going to do here is I'm actually going to copy this file to file 1 to file 2 and then file 1 to file 3. File 1 to file 2 will create our early game file because we might need it in the future. Because like early game file will have a lot of flags we can do, like for example RBMs on, and because Fire Sanctuary is one of our dungeons, we might need to do RBMs. So I'm going to basically delete this and then save it a bird statue, which will create a corrupt file, which is also going to be very useful for other specific RBMs in the future. So now to start the file, and basically I'm gonna go to talk to Petrus again, and again this like the route that I'm doing, it's like kind of the one on like the document, or like the strat document I'll leave in the description, but like yeah, and you might see other runners doing maybe things slightly different. But again, we're just talking to Petrus. I'm not gonna finish Petrus because I don't like finishing long long checks. So I'll just start it and I'll do it throughout the run. I believe, okay, I have enough rupees, so I'm going to buy a shield. This is not required, it just makes my life a lot easier when it comes down to things like Skirbo and the end game. And apparently it might be slightly faster depending on stuff. I don't know why I went out this way, but I did anyway. Okay, so... Okay. Yeah, I should have really gone out the other way, but that's fine. So, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go to Pietro's house and then talk to Peter. This is all part of the Pietro's check, which is like just for one check. So, basically sleep tonight and then talk to Peter. I could probably do this later actually, but I'll do it now anyway. Yeah, and just to disclaimer, I'm not the best person in rando in the world. I'm just doing this so I can like help people, I guess. I will of course make a lot of mistakes, whether it be routing or like physical mistakes, and I'll point those out when I go if I notice them. But yeah, okay. I still need to make my mind. Do I go to? I'm pretty sure it looks like, because I got Dingmit and a lot more checks open, it looks like I'll go to Elden first. This is the exact same choice I had in, what's it called? In the showcase race that happened yesterday for me. It was like, and I ended up choosing Farron first, and that ended up being a huge decider in stuff. Like, that was like a really good gamble for me, and, oh yeah, this is like just, I don't know why I went this way, but cool. So there's a few more checks we want to do, including some that were unlocked in the sky by the spiral charge, which I'll get to. I'll get to those certain checks when I get to it, but for now, yeah. So that Skyloft route that I just did, I didn't do anything out of the ordinary, so all those checks that I got, you'd want to get those every time, I want to say. Because none of those checks require, if you had like, for example, Graduate Crystals, you would want to go to Betro. But we didn't get any Graduate Crystals, so yeah. Okay, so now we're basically just doing Paro's bottle, and we're also kind of starting the Paro quest. So basically getting his bottle, just basically talk to Paro's sister, and then go back to Paro, and then he'll give you a bottle, or at least what would be a bottle in vanilla. Actually, in vanilla would be spores, but a bottle. But we'll see what it is this time. We can't actually complete this this check, or this quest, I mean, and get the additional 2 checks, because we still need the bottle, or just a regular bottle. Which we will likely, I mean, it's one of our required items, so we will have to get this at some. We'll probably end up finishing this this quest. Why are shield earrings? That definitely makes me want to go to Elden now. Because that opens up, because Dingmits and Fires actually definitely open up a lot in Elden. Okay, so, yeah, okay, so, yeah, so here, the only real choice I have is Farron or Elden. And normally you want to do Elden if you have, like, no additional items, because that normally has more checks. But because I have, like, much more checks, it's much more of a clear answer. Although people might be following the, like, people make their choices depending on what the logic says. I just make it depending on how many checks. And either way, you'd probably want to go to Elden either. So now these checks here, these are specifically because of the spiral charge. Like, if you don't have spiral charge, you just skip this, because these are only unlocked by the spiral charge. So I'll get like 2 more checks in the sky, then I'll go to Elden, unless anything like reveals itself. And again, sorry if the footage is laggy. I should have really taken some precautions to make it not lag, but my laptop do be on fire right now, so that doesn't help. Okay, so I'm gonna go to the Lumpy Pumpkin. At least in race settings, there's only 1. Check. We actually have to look up at the chandelier. It looks like the whip. The whip might be a required item, so it's good to get that anyway. It might be required because of it might be required because of Sandship. So here you have the whip. That's all marked on the thing actually. And also this doesn't require spiral charge at all. This is just a thing. Also this is slightly broken because we have the spiral charge. Now, Levias is a boss in the Thunderhead, and the reason why this is like happening, this cutscene is happening, because we have Spiral Charge. Like, yeah. If we do have to talk to this person anyway, if we want to leave after breaking the chandelier. If you don't have Spiral Charge, this cutscene will not play, but we do, so that's why it plays. And again, the chandelier is a check that you should get pretty much right off the bat, in my opinion. But yeah. I now have to talk to him again. And now he's going to complain. Nice, yada yada yada. Thank God we have instant text. Instant text is a rando change, by the way, so you'll be able to have instant text anyway. So that's cool. So I'll get one more boulder check, like basically boulder check being the that check that we got earlier that required Spiral Charge. There's another one over here. You might be able to see it. Right over there. Then I'll head to Elden. Oh, it's pretty annoying that now we have Scrapper just chilling. Because, yeah. And also, getting these can be quite hard with the speed like that. You can kind of overshoot those. And again, increased speed is a rando change so that you're not just holding the Wiimote forever, flying around. Don't know what these guys are doing. Yeah. Right, so now we should be going into... that's a song. Din's Power. Okay. So I'll get to songs. So basically, I'll go to Elden, and I'm going to talk about songs now. So songs basically, songs and a harp will open up a trial. And now, guessing that song, it's underneath. It's saying Din's Power. It said it's probably not going to be too important, which is basically a hint saying, don't do the Din's trial because it's a waste of time. So this seed will not do Din's trial. And with that, we're going into Elden. And again, I have the choice between Farron and Elden, but because there's significantly more checks, and the logic would kind of be implying we want to go to Elden with Dingmits and the Fire Shot Earrings, that's what I'm going to do. Okay, so Elden, there's a lot of kind of hidden checks. A lot of these being like behind bomb walls, and hopefully I should be able to get all of those checks. Yeah, I'll be able to get all checks in Elden minus the Din's Power, or Din's Trial, I mean. Or Din's Silent Realm, just the Silent Realm in Elden. I'll be able to do all those except that. And everything in Volcano Summit I'm unable to get right now, apparently, which I don't really get, but cool. According to my tracker, at least. So the first bomb wall thing is right over here. Oh, I don't have anything. Okay, cool. Just blow, normally. I'm not used to having just the whip at this point. Bomb bag. Bomb bag for this seed is actually not required, but it's kind of useful. It will be required in things like, for example, the linear mining facility, and I guess Earth Temple if you're not doing if you're doing it glitchless. But for this seed, it's just kind of for convenience. It's not actually a required item, I don't believe. Okay, so I'm just going. These are all the checks. These are all the checks you should be able to get right off the bat from going into Elden. Like none of these are specifically like locked behind items. Okay, so there's. Okay, so that silver rupee you see is a check in itself. That's the cliff HP, which we will not get because we don't really need more money. Yeah, money in Skyward Randomizer is not very useful, like, whatsoever. Okay, so... yeah, just kind of running and stuff. Oh yeah, also I like to kill these guys because they can be quite annoying and irritating. I think I missed that. Yep, nice. So I'll do this fast. Okay, so now this is also quite hard to do fast, but I think I'm alright. And once that happens, we're going to go ahead and get this other bomb ball, which is right here. And if you don't, it's not locked behind bomb mag, because there's like bombs, like kind of in this direction. I'll walk in this direction just so you guys know. There's like bombs up here, so you could like carry one of these and bring it down to the wall. So that isn't specifically locked behind it. Okay, so now we're going to go into the Mogma Turf. Some of Mogma Turf is locked behind Dingmits, and I'll mention that as we go. I shouldn't have done that because now I can't get. I'll have to see. There's a check they might have seen Yeah, I'll get this one right here. Again, this one isn't locked by bomb bag either, because there's bombs like above. But I'm just an idiot and forgot to skydive into it. Alright, so piece of heart, not very useful. I'll go back up just so I can show you the other check, which I missed because I'm an idiot. So that's nice. Okay, so yeah, running into this. So yeah, this is a tutorial run, yeah. It's with race settings, but I'm going to do 3 of these so I cover all dungeons and like most of the checks in the game. Yeah, so that's what you do, yeah. And Battlecat, thanks for following, appreciate it. Okay, okay, well I mean that wasn't exactly worth it, yeah. But just for a demonstration, so you can see there's bombs up here, which are useful if you didn't get the bomb bag. But all these aren't actually not locked behind mitts. Thanks for like music. Nice. So yeah, yeah, this is like not locked behind dig mitts because in vanilla this is the dig mitts. So yeah. Okay, so kill this guy. Killing these guys, you just use Skyward strikes. If you're playing this on normal mode, you'll need to just kind of slack it, but this is one of the advantages of hero mode. You just damn, and they're all dead. Or bam, and they're all dead. I can't speak. Right. So choose the right option. Options don't exactly matter too much. That's a scale, which isn't actually useful. Yeah. Right, so yeah. So now these next checks are locked by ding mitts, so if you don't have ding mitts, you basically can't really progress through Elden. Unless you have bomb bag. In that case you can. I don't think I'll show how you do that, but there's like some like rocks somewhere. Okay, so this is Slime. This is Elden Ore. Wow, Elden Ore in Elden. Wow. Yeah, that's like locked behind ding mitts, and so is like this next one here. Okay, I'll pick up bombs as well because I don't want to get too low. I mean, I wasn't low at all, but I just want to make sure. Okay, that actually did work. Good. Okay, so there's another invisible, not invisible, there's another like bombable wall. I haven't called them invisible walls, they're not invisible at all. Yeah, another bombable wall here. And so do that, and then that should be the Moblin Turf. Moblin Turf. Radio crystals, that's cool. You know, why not? No. Okay, so now we are out here, and just to like the right of this, there's like some there's like some rocks that you can get out with. You can blow up with bombs. To skip going through there. Circles. That means nothing, but it's amazing. If you roll into that cutscene in a very specific angle, you get circles, which is very nice. Okay, so now at the volcano ascent. There's one chest here, which, there's actually a lot of checks here, but just getting here, without any items, you can get this one. And obviously getting here you'd need either bomb bag or ding mitts. That is the goddess harp. And again, so we could technically do the trial, but it said, like the hint said it's nothing important, so we're not going to be doing that. Now, if you didn't have ding mitts, if you, for example, only came with bomb bag, you wouldn't want to do anything else. But we have ding mitts, so we're going to get these additional 5 checks, a little bit more up the volcano. And this is just kind of scaling volcano. This is like nothing interesting. Yeah, but we're actually doing quite well, to be honest, for this seed. Yeah, kind of getting there. So these are all basically ding spots and stuff. I don't know why I did that, yeah. That was dumb. There's the claw shots, so yeah, these are all like ding spots, and yeah, I got nothing else to say about that. These are all locked by ding mitts, so if you have ding mitts, these are definitely worth going for, as you saw. I'll explain how to get past the Pokos. You run, I guess. I don't really know how to explain it. Just do what I did and you'll be fine. Blue feather, that is not useful. And thanks to like 64-bit link. Also, I did a bomb throw to get rid of some rocks, which is why this is blown up. Cool, that makes sense. Okay, rupee, money isn't exactly needed in the grand scheme of things, so not too much. Okay, I can now go to, is it worth saving here? I don't think, I'll just, take the event, because we'll be going to Volcano Summit as well, as, Fire Sanctuary is one of our required, things. Things get dungeons. That's English. Alright. So you can't appear there's like this kind of like movement stuff here, but if you have slingshots you can just do this and bypass all of it. Because the game wouldn't normally expect you to have slingshots at this point. Or slingshot claw shots, I mean, there. So yeah. So kind of my left is where you'd go for like the Volcano Summit. And that's only accessible with the fire shield aiming switch we have. But we're not gonna, we still got like 2 more of those checks left. In terms of like those ding mitts checks. So get those and then we'll go to Volcano Summit. Moblin mitts. That's interesting. Oh, that was dumb. Okay, so basically you might have noticed that we got like 2 different, like 2 ding mitts twice. So, but the second time you get ding mitts, it's basically just an upgrade to your ding mitts, which make them the Moblin mitts. Also pick up that bomb for the memes or whatever, I don't know. Right, so we got one more ding spot right here. So roll it at that like kind of angle. And then yeah, I still don't have. Oh, I've got a claw shot, so I can like I can hit projectiles and stuff. So that's pretty cool. Like money, like 5 rupees, not really worth it. So basically, now because we're gonna go to the Volcano Summit, I'm going to basically take this vent up here to the Volcano Summit. Kind of a more convenient way of doing stuff. Instead of just having to go back up the mountain. Now I believe there's 1 check we can get in Volcano Summit. I want to say. Yeah, okay. It's the vulnerable wall somewhere. And, okay. So. Oh nice, micro battery. I forgot to get batteries. This is, meh. That's fine though. This will, the batteries won't run out before this one dies. Okay, so basically, there's like this vulnerable wall. We have to go all the way around here to get. I missed. Great. I missed again. My aim is amazing, as you can see. So yeah, gonna have to go past these vines. Somewhat annoying, I guess. But just, yeah, just climbing them. So why not? Yeah, so vulnerable wall here. That's the 1 check. If we, in order to progress further into Fire Sanctuary, we need a bottle. So, Yeah. So we can't actually get into the, like, digging HP, we can't get into Fire Sanctuary. We'll have to do that later. But for now, we'll just head back to, the sky. Yeah, English, nice. And you notice there's, like, a bunch of goddess, cubes. Those would be useful if you had goddess cubes turned on, but we don't. The only things we don't have turned on are goddess cubes, minigames, and any betrothal rewards over 50, as would, like, happen in races and stuff. I don't know if it'd be faster to do this, like, to get to this statue, or the Volcano Ascent statue. I don't know. I'll say this one, but yeah, I don't know. Probably one time that. Okay, so to the sky. Now, what am I doing in the sky here? There's actually quite a lot of things I can do. I can do Betrow. I can do the Shed Chest, because we've got the scale. Betrow, because we've got the Graduate Crystals. I can do Sparrowed, because we've got the Claw Shots, and we have Elden Open. And I can also do Zelda's Heart Piece and Colin's Letter. Zelda's Heart Piece, because we have the Claw Shots, and Colin's Letter, because we have the Harp, which is for some reason the thing that allows that quest to start. I will also do Owlin Crystals as well. Well, not like right now, but that's the one we can physically do. The reason why we can't do it now is because we haven't got the Slingshot check in Farron, which I think we'll do after this, I guess. So I'm going to land here and kind of go from... I need to open the shed first. Yeah, I'll start like at like southeast of Scarlet and kind of work my way up to the academy, and then I'll leave. Night, yeah. And so first time you're going to Betrow, it's important that you basically make it night and you open the shed. All other times you want to go to Betrow, this is not needed because the shed will just be open anyway. But it's only possible to do that at night for reasons. So yeah. You can slice it with a sword and press it. If you're doing this swordless and you don't have a sword, you can bonk into this. That will also work just fine. Okay. Probably wear my shield as well. I mean, I bought it, might as well get my money's worth. Okay. So now I've got the 5 and 10 Graduate Crystal reward. The rewards go in 5, 10, 2 30s, a 40, and a 50. More crystals, why not? There was also 2 70 and 80, but that's not convenient for us because wow, okay, that's pretty cool. They were both Graduate Crystals, because why not? Yeah, but yeah, there is a 70 and 80, but those aren't needed. Those aren't required for us because it stops at there. It stops at 50 for progression items. Thanks for like Spooky J. Hoping this isn't a long seed. I've given myself 4 hours to do this. I mean, in the showcase yesterday, it was like under 2 hours, which is insanely fast. But I don't know if that'll happen this time. Okay, this is something I don't know. Can I get to the shed chest at night? I'm pretty sure I can. I don't see why I wouldn't be able to, but we will see. And just swimming, yeah. Okay, I can get to it at night, yeah. So now this is locked behind scale, but only scale, so if you have scale you can get this. This is a heart container. That is, it's good for health, but nothing else. Actually, as it's night, do I want to start the... Okay. Please. As it's night, I'm going to go to the academy. I'm actually going to start the Colin's Letter. This is probably not the greatest route, but it's... maybe... Again, I don't pretend to be the greatest person at this game, in terms of like routing and stuff, because again, this is just all probably not optimal whatsoever. But because the Colin's Letter check, you start by making it to night, and you basically talk to a hand in the toilet to kind of start off the quest. And because it's night, you know, might as well. Kind of goes against what I was doing originally, which is working my way to the academy, but who cares. Okay, also this is locked by claw shots. You can, of course, go in the normal way. through the top doors. The bottom, like lower academy doors, are locked at night for reasons. But this is the Zelda's heart piece, right? So you're going up here. Might as well get this actually. Why not? And Zelda's heart piece is here, which is a heart piece. Wow, go figure. Right. So, as it's night, we're going to talk to the spooky hand. Or try and get to the spooky hand. Which is down here. And this is only possible because we have the goddess harp. If we didn't have the harp, this would not be possible. Again, for reasons. Well, I think it's because in the vanilla game, this quest wouldn't start until you had the harp. I might as well get these as well. I need to remember that I've got 2 single solar crystals, because I can't actually put them in on the tracker because it just goes up in 5s. Okay. So now we slept. And now, as we've done that, Colin should be out here, and we'll talk to him, and then we'll get his check. And now to complete this, you need the actual Colin's letter, which is an item, which we don't have currently, unless he gives us it, which is a low chance. Yeah, he just gives us rupees. Okay. So, so here we've got like, what, one more thing to do, I think. Okay, so basically we're gonna talk to Petrus to continue Petrus, talk to Sparrowt, sleep in Sparrowt's, like, sleep in Sparrowt's bed, talk to Petrus again, and then be off on our way of wherever the hell we're going. Yeah, and this is all like kind of just my routing. A lot of people tend to route things differently, but I just do things the way I do things. I don't know, it's weird. Like I try to do, I try to continue short, long checks and just do all the short ones when I can. Like I try not to skip checks as much as possible, unless I'm in. Obviously, if you're in go mode, you just skip a lot of checks. But we are not in go mode so far, so we can just kind of do things. We still need the amber tablet for the Neri. Okay, so now the whole like Sparrow thing. Basically, it's a scrapper quest, and his house is over here. And if you have claw shots and access to the Elden region, you'll be able to talk to him, and you'll talk to him. Then you'll find his crystal ball, and then you'll give it to him via scrapper, and then he'll give you a reward for the thing. So we'll start that now. Basically, Petrus kind of every time you sleep, Petrus's texts might advance, and you have to sleep and talk. Yeah, you have to talk to her and sleep about 6 times ish. And when she starts calling you darling, then you'll do then you'll sleep. Sleep tonight, talk to Peter, sleep to morning, talk to Petrus. I forgot to sleep in his bed. Okay, I'll do it at Petrus' house. Yeah, once she starts calling you darling, sleep, talk to Peter, sleep tonight, talk to Peter, sleep to morning, talk to Petrus in the bazaar, sleep tonight, talk to Petrus at her house, and then she'll give you the check. It's a really annoying check, which does require routing. So I'll sleep in here just because to advance the Petrus texts. I wish I was originally going to do it in Sparrowt's house, but I forgot because I'm an idiot. Oh, this is hard talking. Yeah. Yeah, it is a pain. Yeah, it's one of the more longer checks, and like, yeah. I think the only reason why it's still in like raid settings is because you can like test your routing ability. And a lot of people, because Petrus is a long check, a lot of people will kind of delay her as much as possible, but I often don't, personally. Okay, so yeah, for example, we've slept and talked to her about like 2 or 3 times, and now her text has like advanced, and just keep doing this, and then her text will advance properly. Like, I'm not going to stay here and do Petrus, it's way too long to do that. So now, I can basically, I do have 1 check in Elden, which is the Sparrowt crystals. But there's a lot of things open in Farron right now, so I'm going to go to Farron. At least that's my thought process. I don't know why you'd go to Elden for 1 check, even if it is, like, blocked behind things. And there's no sky chest, so yeah. Oh yeah, he's still carrying around the pumpkin, because why not? So, So basically, in all I can't even speak. In all rando seeds, the Emerald Tablet is always required, because the Farron region is where you like beat Demise ultimately. So yeah. Right. Okay, we're actually able to do a lot of things in Farron. We're able to do just about everything except for like the True Master Swords and I think the Farron Silent Realm. Because we still need Ferora's Courage to do that. So for example, Ferora's Courage, this opens the Silent Realm. Din's Power opens up the Elden one. Neighbor's Wisdom opens up the Lanayru Trial. Song of the Hero opens up the Skyward one, we only need 3 of those. And Ballad of the Goddess just opens up the Thunderhead as like an area to go to, so it doesn't open a trial. Because we have the harp, this cutscene will play. And yeah, everyone get your keys in chat right now. He said the thing, guys. Okay, but yeah, this is required because harp is a required item, and this cutscene happens because you have harp. So yeah, it's quite a long cutscene, but it's also at the cutscene. At the end of this cutscene, there will be a check. So that's pretty cool. So just on the harp. This is not exactly intense gameplay. It's just strumming the remote up and down. So with this, you don't actually have to do it to the circle. You just kind of strum this because why not? I'll just jam in the end. For all like the trials and stuff, I will do something called harp cancel, which I'll get into in a minute, which I'll skip like this cutscene stuff. You can't do it here for reasons. But yeah, with like I can't speak. With trials, you'll see that. So after all this stuff. You'll basically see, this is the Battle of the Goddess check, because that's where it is normally. We'll see what this is here. It's a bottle. Okay, that's very useful, because now we can actually go do Fire Sanctuary. But personally, I want to do the rest of Farron. I know a lot of people might want to go to Fire Sanctuary now immediately, but I would rather have a look at what Farron has to offer. In case there might be something important here, because again, we still need a few sword upgrades. We still need sword upgrades, bow, sea chart. I think, is that it really? Oh, we still got Amber Tablet as well, yeah. So the sword upgrades, bow, sea chart. I think that's what we need, yeah. That's what, 4 items from Go Mode. But these could be anywhere, I think, because we still need like the Amber Tablet, and we still can have like the entirety of Lanayru to search through. So we are like nowhere near done. Well, so that's like a log jump right there. It's not. It only saves like a few seconds, so I just recommend people just pushing the log unless you know what you're doing. Yeah, sorry if the footage is a bit laggy. My computer's overheating because that's what laptops do. Yeah, but like routing wise, you can either go to Fire Sanctuary now and do that stuff, or you can stay here and do Farron, which is exactly what I'm doing. Sea chart is required to get into Sandship, and you do that by dowsing for it and hitting for it and stuff. Okay, I'm lifting up my laptop so that it doesn't die. So this is a kick. This is the start of the slingshot check. Ah, amazing. Yeah, start of the slingshot check. Yeah. And basically, it's quite a long check in Farron. We just find all the kikuis. In like vanilla speedruns, such as like all dungeons and I guess Talk to Yerbal, it's like a really slow part of the run. But here we're gonna do that anyway. Right, so just kind of chase the kikui around. This is a thing. Also go check the statue, because it's going to be useful. Oh, nice. Okay, so the tree HP check is like kind of visible there. That looks like it could either be a rupee or something else. I couldn't really see from there. Okay, so now, because we have the bombs, we can blow this up. This is only accessible if you have bombs. And we can see what this is. This is Beetle. I don't believe Beetle is necessarily required, but it helps. Also, having this puts the Lake Floria in logic, because normally Glitzless, you'd get into logic by talking to Yerbil and stuff, and you do that by either having Slingshot or Beetle. Beetle there. So I'll also do Lake Floria as well, after more like the Kick-Me stuff. So for now, I'll just talk to this, and basically I'll do the Kick-Me stuff. I'll do other checks around Farron whilst I do this. So that, yeah, this is kind of the chill part of the run where you just kind of run around and do stuff. I kind of like this part, to be honest, just chill. Yeah, most of the checks here, I think some of the checks here are like kind of, you just need to access to Farron. You don't actually need any additional items, I think. Yeah, I think Slingshot check is, oh my god, why can't I do this? There we go. Yeah, Slingshot check is definitely one of those things where a lot of people would delay or just not do because it's a long check. But no, I'll just do it anyway. Even though you could be wasting a lot of time, it's like, well, first of all, it's kind of convenient that you just go around Farron anyway. So, you do, like, other checks in the process. And also that, for example, could be something useful. So I think, from what I've seen, the number one reason why a lot of people lose races is because they delay a check, which they might think has something useless in it, but actually it really doesn't. Okay, I went for loops roll, it didn't work out, so yeah. So basically there's like a 1-frame window where you can roll and this Kick-Me drops down. It saves like 3 seconds, it's not worth it. And there's also no audio or visual cue. So you just kind of roll and hope for the best. I think Dodo got that once, but I haven't seen anyone get that, like, other than that in recent memory. So, ploop. Right. So yeah, this is just stuff. Like, yeah. Going to Kick-Me's, rolling around, all that stuff. But yeah, we can do like everything in Farron minus Silent Realm and the True Master Sword and the Goddess Wolf check, but I think that kind of wouldn't be a thing because of race mode, I think. Oh, what is this Kick-Me do? Why are you there? Oh, heart, by the way. Yeah, why? Normally he'd be in the center, but for some reason he's all the way over here for some reason. I don't know. I've had that happen to me like a few times, but it's so weird. Maybe it could be because of the medals or something, I don't know. Although I've had that happen to me in vanilla speedrun, so that is really weird. Okay, so here's another bomb wall. Again, this check is only accessible by bombs. So, booyah. And it is a useless piece of junk. Nice. So there's one more Kick-Me, then we'll get like the kind of remaining checks in general Farron Woods. Then we'll go to Lake Floria. So last Kick-Me down here. And again, the reason why we do this is to get the slingshot check. Which I believe is useful. Alright. So there's 2 more checks you want to get. Both like either close to or into the in the Great Tree. First one is here. This looks to be Key piece, that is useless. That might be, that can be useful in Earth Temple if you're doing it glitchlessly. Glitchlessly, yeah. If you're doing it glitchless, but we do not even have to do Earth Temple in this run, so. You just do the thing, just skip it. We don't need it. Oh, that went well. I'm getting into the Great Tree. I'm using the claw shots. If you have scale and gust bellows, you can also, or if you just have scale, you can also do it. But I think if you have like scale and gust bellows, you can get to this check. Okay, so now this check is below me, but I can't actually get below me until I kill these guys. Actually, no, I think you might be able to get this check just if you have the scale. I don't actually know that. Yeah, so just kill him. Then there'll be a void here that gets removed. Sailcloth and blue. Check. This is a Beetle's Cage. So kill this guy because he keeps my line. Right. So now we get the slingshot because we've got all the Kikris and we can now talk to the Kikri Elder who will give us the check. And yeah. The Kikri Elder is kind of well hidden. He's like the master of camouflage, as you call him, so kind of hard to see. See, I bet you couldn't see him, but I of course know where he is because I'm a speedrunner. I've done this many times. Okay, so he gives us just a piece of heart, so that wasn't too useful, but I didn't know that initially, so yeah. I want to push this. Actually, that log's not even useful. Actually, so yeah. Okay, so this is a out of logic glitch, or this is just a glitch. If you do this, fence hop, you can get out of bounds and you can go to Lake Floria. This is much quicker than going to Yerbal, and then like opening the door and stuff. You can just do this. This is not hard, by the way. Like if you like know what you're doing, or just in general as anyone, I think, just open up your Wii and you could probably do this quite quickly because it's not that hard. I gave E. Yerbal skip, yeah. So check that statue. I don't think any even needs to check that statue because I won't ever come here again. But yeah, and the main reason why I've come here is because like I have the items for this to even be in logic. So yeah, so like all the logic in this game is glitchless. So even though I could have done that, like you can do that from the start of the run, but it might not be in the logic. So do it at your own discretion. Like personally, the only time when I take out of logic gambles is if I know something will be in logic because of required items. That was I think. So yeah. And that first chest you can actually get without the scale, but this next one and the other chest in Lake Flow, which I'll get. Basically, one shield. I already have one. Right. Hi, Gabe E. Oh, thanks for donating 200 fake monies, I appreciate it. Alright, so this next check, here it is. Next check is right here. Thunder Dragon song, okay. And again, this Thunder Dragon song is in, or just in the Song of the Hero song, is in 2 parts, so we won't know if that's useful until that's completed. So we don't have any money, yeah, it's fine. Money's, yeah, exactly. Okay, so there's one more check in Farron, and then we'll head to the sky, do some stuff in the sky. I always like to do, when I'm changing like areas, when I'm changing land regions, I always like to do stuff in this. That was weird, I don't know why I did that. But yeah, like I often use kind of like the sky, so it's like kind of buffer thing. Like I come out of a region, I do some stuff in the sky, then I go back into like a region. Or into the next region I'm doing. And so flying to Bird Statue you can only land at if you have checked them, which is why we're checking them anyway. So that's pretty cool. Okay, so we've got all the checks that we can here. that's basically all the checks you'll ever see in Farron, with the exception of the Farron Silent Realm, which we can't get because we don't have Furor's Courage. We have the harp, just not Furor's Courage. Right. Oh, nice. Okay. So there's like one more check in Farron, and then yeah. Right, because there's a small possibility we'll do Furor's Courage in or the Silent Realm, I'll just check the statue so we can fly to it later, if we need to. Okay, oh, that was nice. So now the last check, just only one check, but it's in Deep Woods. So we're gonna go ahead and, nice. We're gonna go ahead and do that. I'd like to follow Gaby. I missed that, but yeah, thanks for it. So, there would be extending blow, but that's really not useful at all in Randomizer, because of, like, the one check we need. It is possible, it's just completely not needed, because there's, because, like, yeah, it just isn't. Right. So this is Cube Warp I'm gonna do, basically. A little less Moblin, do some setup stuff, as he attacks, floop, and that didn't work, that was cool. I think I was too far to the left or something? Oh, it must have been too far to the left, okay, whatever. Well, I guess we'll do this normally. Guys, I'm good at this game, I swear. Okay. Well, yeah, I think I just, like, angled it too far, so it just shot too far to the left. That's fine. It's not too big of a time loss because the check we need is kind of on this path anyway, so it doesn't matter too much. Yeah, Din's power, like, the hint said it wasn't important, yeah, so we're not doing that sign around this time. So here's another check, that is useless, pretty cool. Can we just walk past this guy? I think we should walk past this guy, or is it gonna... Okay, we can walk past that guy, okay. In vanilla, like, he would, like, say, come strike this or whatever. Anyway, so those are all of the checks we can do in Farron right now. The two that we can't do is the True Master Sword, which is opened after you have, like, the Gate of Time and stuff, which is... You can only open the Gate of Time if you've done all the required dungeons and you have the harp. And you have the Master. If basically you're in go mode, then... and yeah. Okay, so now we're going to do stuff in the sky. Okay, so now because we have a bottle, we are able to do, to finish the Oriel and Paro side quest. So, we're going to get some mushroom spores over from here. And then we're going to do stuff. It's really annoying to have this, like, pumpkin around all the time, so we'll just kind of do some stuff with the camera. Okay, there. The 2 wooden shields, yeah. Well, I mean, if the first one breaks, they'll be fine. Okay, so... we get Oriel. Alright, so then we, again, have like a few things we can do in the Sky ad, so here we go. Yeah, we can still do Sparrow, which is definitely what we'll do upon entering, what's it called? Elden. I can also do Beetle's Crystal, which I'll also do. So yeah, I'll just finish up this side quest by giving Oriel some mushroom spores. And this is 2 checks. The first check will be from this, from Oriel. The second one will be from Paro. So repeat, not useful. Right, so now we're gonna. How am I gonna route Skylocker? I can actually get some of the lone crystals if I want to. I'm kind of against doing it because I still have a lot of things I want to do. Okay, so I'll do Paro. Then I'll sleep. I'll sleep today because I still need to advance Beatrice. Do that. Owlin. Beatrice. Okay. So Paro. Okay, that's the second song, or second part of the song. If we get one more Song Hero thing, we'll be able to do the trial. And then it would give us the hint of whether it's useful or not. Actually, I can just sleep here because this is the Beetle Crystal. But yeah, again, the Paro and Oriel's thing is only accessible if you have a Bench Passion bottle. And in this you start with a pouch anyway. So yeah. And so because we got the beetles, the cage thing, nice bonk. But yeah, because we got the cage, we'll be able to sleep tonight, and then sleep to. I can't speak. Yeah, sleep tonight, and what? Make it night or whatever. I can't speak or whatever. I think I was right. I'm not good at English, even though it's the only language I speak. Yeah. Basically, make it night, and then talk to beetle. And so yeah, this will be the beetle thing, beetle crystal, which was just a ruby. So that's cool. Okay, so just an update. We are still looking for sword upgrades. Yeah, sword upgrades. The amber tablet. The amber tablet always seems to be in a weird place. I've never been in a. Or like, it's very rare for me to see a seed now which has like amber tablet in a decent place for some reason. I don't know why that's a thing. Yeah, we need that, amber tablet, the bow, and the sea chart. Those are the only things we need left, but we still have a lot of checks, including we could end up going through the entirety of the area, so we are nowhere near done. We could be done fairly quickly if things are in the right places, but I don't know. It's all random, so. Dr. Petrus. Okay, so then I'm gonna go to the academy and do stuff there, and like start the Owlin start the Owlin quest, and then I think I might do the rest of Petrus, maybe. I don't know how advanced the texts are because I never count. I just do it. But yeah. Right, so the Owlin crystal is only acceptable if you have bombs, the found region, and you've done the slingshot check, which we have done. So we can now advance, or now we can do that side quest, or that that scrapper quest. Let's not get a dowsing. Okay. And to advance Petrus, I'm going to sleep again, and then talk to Petrus. And you don't need to sleep till night, then morning. You just need to sleep till morning, and now I should advance Petrus. And if I've counted it correctly, which I probably haven't, because I don't count Petrus stuff, or how far I am into it. I just kind of do it. But I might actually be completing Petrus. Now again, a lot of people tend to like not do Petrus because it's a long check, but I try to route it in, and yeah. And as soon as she starts calling me darling, then I'll just do it because, yeah. At that point, it's like, you might as well. Okay, yeah. This is like the text that she should give you, if you've advanced her text enough. So yeah. So whilst we're here, might as well do the Petrus crystal, which is only one check for all this effort. Yeah, I know, it's really annoying. But yeah. So now, as soon as she starts getting those text boxes, you sleep tonight, you talk to Peter, you sleep till morning, talk to Petrus in the bazaar, sleep tonight, then talk to Petrus at our house. It's really annoying, but yeah. And then we'll see what item we'll get, or if we'll get anything that's of value. Because the Petrus is actually a thing you can do from like right at the start, so this is like a Sphere 0 check. Which means it can be anything, really. Yes, sleep tonight, talk to Peter, sleep in the morning, talk to Petrus here. Okay, now sleep tonight, and then talk to Beatrice once more, then she'll give us whatever the fuck she has. So choosing all the right options is faster here. Because if you chose all the left options, then you'd have to like sleep tonight again, then talk to Peter to get the check, and it's just a mod upgrade, of course. So that was useless. Well, at least we don't have to keep track of sleeping anymore, so that's pretty nice. Cool. Alright. So now I'll go to Fire Sanctuary again, because that's all I can do. I don't think I can fully do Fire Sanctuary because I think I still need Hook Beetle actually. Although I might not even need that. I need the okay. I might actually need the strat document to just do the RBMs because I don't know the RBMs. And for those who don't know, RBM basically is reverse bit magic. It's a bunch of things you do back in time to make the game behave how you want it to by basically inputting scene flags. And there's like a strat document which I'll get up for me. So, because I might be doing those strats, which I don't know off memory. She made it herself and you call it useless. Yeah. I fair. Okay. Okay. So. Yeah. And also, one thing just about flying in Randomizer, in the Randomizer version, is like, you have like really speedy loftering, so you don't really need to worry about, what's it called? Boosters, or zippers as they're called. You don't have to worry about those nearly as much. Okay, so now because we have the bottle, we can get all the checks in Volcano Summit that we can, and we can basically start doing Fire Sanctuary. Also, the music in this game is really good. Like, I've said that a lot on my streams, but like, I genuinely mean it's like really good. Okay, and the first reason why we're able to get into the Volcano Summit is because of the 5-shot earrings. And yeah. Alright, now we'll look at the strat document to see what I'm going to do in Fire Sanctuary. I do have I have Mogmids. I think I have everything that I can in Fire Sanctuary except the Hook Beetle. So we'll see. So, bottle. Basically, you will get water to hydrate some frogs. You just need to hydrate the first two. You don't need to want to do the big one, because yeah, like you don't need to do like the water basin stuff, which is all really dumb. So let's do this. Okay. I don't think I'll be doing any of the RBMs. I need another water because if you have two bottles, which is optimal here, you can just hydrate both of them at the same time. Sorry, that's my brother. He was being an arsehole. Please don't burn my shield. That's another thing in Elden, is that you can burn your shield quite easily. Yeah, I think all Zelda games have really good music in general, but I think if I had to have like one that's really like the best music, it would be either this or Wind Waker. Or for me, I think this would slightly beat Wind Waker. But I think they all have really good music, personally. Okay, so hydrate next one. Again, optionally you'd have two bottles here, so you wouldn't have to take two trips. So yeah. There's also a check here, which is only accessible if you have Moblin Chests and if you're able to get here in the first place. Again, with Adventure Pouch bottles and stuff like that, and Claw Shot, I guess. So basically just dig under there, and then as soon as this is out, we'll see. What's this? That looks like a... Okay, so hook beetle. Okay, that's good. So we don't have to worry about doing any RBMs in Fire Sanctuary because we have all of the required items, I believe, that you would do in Fire Sanctuary anyway. So we can just basically fully clear that, I think. Yeah, I think. Oh, it's not really doing much on the tracker, but who cares? Actually, can I? What can I do? Oh, I still need Gust Bellows to fully clear it. Okay, so we're really just hoping that it's not Gust Bellows locked, because yeah. Yeah, I'll do the bit. I'll do the bit with just, I guess, just for the memes or like whatever. I don't know. First, I'll do an RBM which like opens up Plat's chests, because I do at least want to show off something, and also because that's useful anyway. So first of all, again, RBM, or like just back in time, kill yourself. There we go. Okay. We did. That's pretty cool. So the first thing I'm going to do here, this first iteration of back in time is for basically the Plat's chest, and because of how RBMs work, you basically you do something in back in time which affects the game. Now, this is another reason why I made a corrupt file. Corrupt file is only really something you want to make if Sanctuary or Earth Temple are your required dungeons. So anyway, so what you want to do is, if you have an early game file, very good, so you can like bonk this and boom, the gates will be open. If you don't, you can just hop over the sides of these railings, and a knight will pick you up. Then you want to go into here with the corrupt file, and just for this specific RBM, we're going to talk to Fledge, and we're going to start our first file on the 4th text box. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Now that's just the value of the Plat's just being a thing. But first we also need to commit it, so we'll do that by shooting. There's many ways to commit in this room, but I think... How do you do it here? Okay, one thing we can do is... what can we do actually? Wallets. This is just going to be me testing how to do things. I don't think this works. Yeah. Okay, well then. Does that count as a commit? I mean, we'll see. Normally you use like slingshots to get like those sorts of things, but yeah. Oh, actually, just in case, right? No idea if that commits anything, but I'm just kind of doing things. If it doesn't, we'll do this again, so it's fine. This is a learning curve for all of us here. I've never really had to do with these RBMs in a run. And also, in like vanilla, for example, you'd have slingshot at this point, so you can just hit it by like hitting eyes and stuff. But I'm pretty sure either digging up that thing would have been a commit, I want to say. Okay, so now we hop into lava. And then we do the bit. Now, the bit warp is just something that I do personally because yeah, I'm really sure. Yeah. And so basically, a bit warp is these statues in back in time. You basically start a file and save at the same time, which will save your coordinates to the map you're just on. So again, if you want to open, this is just a rule. If you want to open the academy doors in general, is bonk that tree with file 2, or with whatever your early game file is. And this is why we like copied it at the beginning. So anyway. And if these close again, just open file 2 again. So I'm going to start and then save. This is a risky way of doing it. You can just save and start. And that works fine as well. Which puts us here because, again, it saves our coordinates from the back in time stuff. And this is all unloaded, so we can take advantage of that by doing some stuff. And you can see this is unloaded because of that. So, do that. Yeah, we don't actually have that much in terms of items, so we're just going to have to hope these guys don't shoot us. So we don't have the bow, which will be a required item. Is he going to shoot me? Okay, he can't. Okay. So, angle this in a very specific way. I'm not confident with that. Okay, that went well. And then backflip at a very nice time for swag points. And then do that. So basically, we can now get the staircase chest and the... what's it called? And the vanilla boss key. So yeah. And we will probably fully clear this dungeon as much as possible because we are not in go mode currently. But I just do this first because... So the... Okay, well, nice. I collected the crystal thing. But I guess the primary reason why I do this first is so I can access the bird statue if I want to, which I guess was like, that was like the original reasoning behind doing this first, but now it's just for the meme. If you're smart, you'd do it normally. You'd like do this normally, unless you were in go mode, for example. Then you'd want to do this. But now I live like on the edge. On shout out to the showcase race where the boss key was very conveniently right here, where I like just took a huge gamble and it paid off. Get wrecked, my dude. Oh, he's gonna. Well, that was pretty close. He almost got me, but he didn't. So yeah. Okay, so now this is the staircase chest. This requires claw shots and stuff. So yeah. And by the way, this is like all out of logic and stuff, so. Yeah. Actually, I think we might, because, I mean, what chest, I think, we might get, like, the third, that was interesting, yeah. Okay, we might do another RBM to get the third small key, I think, or the map chest, I think. I want to say. Okay, so now this is the boss key chest. Just kind of do these in a very specific order, then fight this guy. Yeah, I'm doing this in a very unconventional way. You'd obviously want to do this Fire Sanctuary normally. This is not going to work. Yeah, okay. I tried to do the fast jab, it didn't work, but I have health, so. That's another good thing about rando, is in the randomizer compared to vanilla speedruns, you actually have a lot of health. Because of like hard containers and hard pieces and basically not having to be at low health the entire time for back in time. My throat is dying. So now we kill this guy. Nice. Oh no, no, he got me then. That's fine. This fight can take quite a long time, depending on the RNG. Oh, okay. Well then, why? Okay, well this is actually, I have to try now because I'm at like really low health. Okay, I'll try and get into it. No, do this, which is kind of risky because if you miss that shot, then that's bad. Don't come down here, please. Good. Okay, can we get this? Yeah, that's tight. Okay, we can do this. No, apparently not. No! Oh my god. I shouldn't have survived that, but I did. Convenient! Okay. Yeah. If we die here, we spawn all the way back at the thing and we have to do the RBM again. Or the bit warp again. So yeah, but that was frames away from death, so. Woo! Okay, so now we can get the boss key. Which hopefully has something useful. Nope. Cool. See, if this was the showcase race, I'd be fucked. But yeah, because we did the Platz IBM, we can now get that as well. So that's pretty cool. Also, I think I forgot to check the entrance statue to Fire Sanctuary like an idiot, so I might have to do all this again. I'll check this statue, because it's useful in this. But I want to say, oh yeah, okay, I'm pretty sure I can get the Platz chest from here, I think. From what I've gathered. Oh yeah. I can get heart pieces. Or like hearts on the ground, because in hero mode normally you can't, but because we got like a medal and stuff, we can do that. I am God. I'm not exactly God, I'm just really lucky. Because of the RBM, boom, the chest here. So that skips like the Platz stuff. Okay, Red Rupee. Wasn't exactly worth it, but... And now we can die to get back to the start of the dungeon. Nice. So now we'll do it normally. So we can get everything... Oh no, we can fully clear this dungeon actually. We can. Even with like some back in times doing things out of logic, because like that was completely out of logic. Yeah, see now we're at the start of the mission. The only thing in the logic, the only things that we couldn't get would be the map chest and third small key, because that would require the gustos normally. But we can just do funky bit warps to get around that. Now, if you had the bow, you could really kill these guys, but I don't have the bow, so I just have to wait and hope they don't murder me. Yeah, like jazz or like whatever. We will need to get the bow at some point. It is a required item after all, so. But yeah, we're looking kind of good actually. Oh, stop! Don't snipe me, please. Oh, that was cool. Cheers, my dude. I can't even have to kill all these guys, or is it just that guy? Oh yeah, it's just that guy. Okay. Because normally I remember in like, for example, in No Back in Time, you just kill those guys anyway because of conveniency. But now we don't. So this is always a small key every time. See, I'm psychic. No, it just has to be a small key because of this, and this is like the only check in this room. So now, with that one small key, we can do three things. We can do outside, after outside sections, second small key, and the sanctuary bottle thing. And I'll talk about those when we get to it, but yeah. Actually, I'm gonna do a thing here. I'm gonna do the same bit warp, but from the second statue. I think, if I can do that. Yeah, okay. This is just me experimenting with stuff, okay, in like a tutorial run, exactly, yeah, I'm smart. I think this is how we'll get the map chest and the final small key chest. So, yeah. And the reason why it's going to be different from the first time is because, the first time, if you save it from the first statue, it's not loaded, but from the second statue, it is loaded. So I believe we'll be able to get some stuff from that. I've never done this, by the way, so this is new to me. But apparently to this, apparently the strat list I'm looking at, I can get those checks with this, so, yeah. And it's important to note that, like, I have all those, I have the Moblin mitts, because, like, if you don't have Moblin mitts, you can't get those items, and I have bombs as well to get the other, to get that, so, fast thing, right there. Save, well, start and save, or you can save and start at the same time, which is much more recommended. Okay, so now this is all loaded, right? So you can see it's different. I can't remember which side it has to be on. Is it this side? Or is this just back the way we'd normally come? Oh yeah, so, I was confused, like, what the fuck? But no, that's, okay, so that's like the way we normally come. There's fire there because we didn't do this normally. They're gonna kill me, aren't they? Yeah, cool. Oh, I'm gonna die here, fuck. Casually sent in lava, yeah. I can't, this is very inconvenient. Okay, well, this is gonna be fun. Can I get to these guys from here? Because dying here is really bad. Why do I put myself in these? Because normally I have the bow, which will make this significantly easier. Actually. Nope, I'm not gonna go that way. What to do? I could just speed it, but I really don't want to do that. Ah, bollocks, okay. Well, is there any hearts here? Give me hearts, please. I need hearts. Okay, this is really convenient. Okay, well, I'll be down there. Please don't get me. Oh, come on. Okay, that's fine. We were at really low health anyway, so now it's going to spawn us back. I think so I have to do the bit warp again. Mistake, but that's fine. Kind of annoying, but whatever. We don't need to save again because we did that before. Yeah, worth it doing it, right? I'm pretty sure that wouldn't spawn us back in time Skyloft. I don't think. I don't know. In case. And dead. And because we had bombs, that we were able to die quite well. Yeah. But I'm doing this because I don't have gust. If you have gust bellows, this is... You're dumb, basically. And if you want to come back to making back in time, I'll just continue and resetting on the console. Which is faster when you do it on console. If you don't emulate it, you just have to use the reset home menu. Which works just the same. It's just slightly slower. So yeah. We'll try this again. I should... Actually, I have 2 hearts now. Oh, fuck. I'm gonna... okay, well, we'll see. You have to be epic pro gamer time and not do that. Okay, yeah. And again, you can just start and save at the same time if you want to. So now this is loaded. I have 2 hearts, which is a really bad decision on my part. Oh, he's dead. Okay, so I'm lining up with that kind of right edge right there. Oh, why does it do that? That's really dumb. Okay. Can I get to here? Yeah, okay. I'm just very sick because I've got 2 hearts. I'm dumb and... They sniped me, man. Okay. Okay, that's fine. If you're on YouTube, you can just skip to the part where I'm like at the chests, okay? But for those in the live chat, just... Okay, I'm gonna save now so I actually have health. Oh god, okay. There we go. Okay, this is fun. I'm also really hoping there's actually something in Fire Sanctuary, because if there isn't, well, I'm pretty unsure what to do next. There was like a few... That was weird. There were like a few checks I could do, for example, like Owling Crystals and stuff like that. But, yeah. Okay, now we have more health, so we shouldn't immediately die this time. Okay, well, that's great. Okay, now we can do this. Nice. And yeah, again, the only reason why I'm doing all this is because... oh, this is confusing. Yeah, the only reason I'm doing all this is because I don't have gust bows. Which I don't think are initially required. They might be required for like a check or whatever, but they're not one of the required items we need. This way. Oh, I just locked myself in here. That's great. I normally don't do it in this orientation. This is weird. Yeah, and again, the only reason why this actually makes sense is because I have Mogmits and bombs. Now we're finally able to like actually get these 2 checks. Okay, and the whole reason why we did that in the first place was to get these. there are actually 2 checks here. Yeah, but wait, so I can do that. First one is by saving this guy, which is the vanilla map chest, but here it's gonna be, I have no idea. We'll see. What's funny is I haven't even met this guy yet in the dungeon. Okay, so this is the map chest. Bottle. Fair. What's hoping this doesn't mess up anything like with the with saving him with saving him now. Well, I mean, we'll see, and I won't save the game until I've done twice actually now, just in case. Also, yeah, just do that just because it was kind of getting annoying and in my way. They can be really annoying and just like kill you. Okay, so and then here is the third Squawky. I believe I can just death warp from this. I think. Okay, that's. Now, normally, these in this seed, the Squawky would actually be blocked by gust blows logically, but because we did the bit warp, it wasn't. So yay, crisis averted. And yeah, I won't save the game just in case if that messes anything up with these checks that I need. Yeah, but now we have boss key, kind of cool. Dungeon map, that's where the dungeon map was. Okay, that's cool. Yeah, and in this game, opposed to other Zeldas, the map is actually both the map and the compass, as opposed to something like Twilight Princess, where you have to get map and the compass. That's not a rando change. That's just a change in like on the devs part of like the game. Like a just game change from previous titles. Please don't kill me. Thank you. There's also the sanctuary. That's how you say it. Yeah, sanctuary bottle here, and you get this with Moblin mitts, and you just do this. Yeah. So if I'm not explaining things amazingly, I'm trying my best. It's hard to commentate and play the game. Okay, so doing that opens this up. And now we are able to do stuff. Oh yes, doing stuff. Very, very pog. Okay, and you basically do this by killing this guy. And you go through here, and then there's the sanctuary bottle key thing, or not key, like the check. There is a way to get it from the middle platform that I was on earlier, but no, nah. Like it's like quite precise, and I don't know it, so I could have probably shown that, and like that's useful for skipping the for getting that check if you don't have Mogma mitts. But yeah. Okay. So yeah. This fight's like much better with a shield, even though I won't. Okay. Yeah, there we go. If I say I wouldn't turn it off, but I just did. So yeah, it's like dog goes out first, you just start attacking, they're dead. We still need the amber tablet. I have no idea where the hell that is, but we still need that. Alright, so now, normally you'd kind of be stuck here if you didn't have the Hope Beetle, but we do, so yay. Yeah, and that's like, Hope Beetle's required for like to keep going, because that's what like makes the lava flow. Put my shield off again. Okay, he's still here. Okay, so I didn't mess anything up by meeting him earlier. That's cool. That's good to know. Alright. Now, if you have 4 shots or gust blows, you can just get past this. Buy that. That's another key. So that's all 3 keys. So there's 3 more checks and then yeah. RNG's been treating me alright, to be honest. I'm kind of just going through the checks, nothing interesting yet. I couldn't really give an estimate right now because we still need a lot of things. Yeah, I think that they added an extra target. At least I don't recall that being in vanilla. So there's 2 checks in here that I can get. Yeah, we already have the keys and like the boss key. We're just seeing what these are now. To be honest, these checks. See if they're anything of use to us. That is definitely not of use to us. So now here's like a fight here. So. These are like between these 2 boys, and that was really dumb. Hopefully you get these 2 like simultaneously, but that's kind of hard. So yeah, let them basically lift you off, like break rock things. Wait for them to do stuff. Then yeah, these are like really inconvenient spaces, so I'm not gonna get these 2 yet. Normally they'd be like, or optimally they'd be like side by side, so you could get them both at the same time. That's kind of they're like weird. Right. So I'm gonna press Y there just to skip extra cutscene, which is very convenient. So that's Takitsu who found that out ages ago. Like back when the game was like still 5 hours long as an 80% run. Those were the days, but whatever. Alright, so now rescue this guy and get the check. And I believe those are all the checks done in a very non-normal way. Right. Yeah, again, normally you need the gust bows for this, but yeah. Okay. So I was going to kill myself, but then it just gave me more health, which is great. Okay, well, that's fine. I can just kill myself by the boys over here. Kill me, please. And basically C up here, or just press the C button just so I don't move. Yeah. I'm almost dead. He missed. How do you miss? I'm literally standing right here. Okay, well now I can leave and then, because we activated the statue earlier, we can go ahead and go there. We can like go to the boss door immediately, just from leaving. Kinda cool. If I do say so myself. There's the thing, yeah. If I was wondering why I have 2 shield, it's because I bought the first one and found the second one. Three shields when? If I get the hiding shield, there would be 3 shields, yeah. Yeah. Because he did the bit warp, we can now just fly to here. Good. Now I can race the boss of this, which is Girahim 2. Yeah. Now remember, we're doing this as very unconventional, because in Logic, remember, Logic would say we would have the Guspos at this point. But because we did funky glitches, we don't have Guspos, so. Yeah. And in doing this, we've actually fully cleared the entire Elden region, which is like, I think Elden in general is like the least populated region in terms of checks. Oh, that might be Farron. Okay, I think that's Farron, yeah. Like, Leneru has so many checks, I think. My guy. But here we have the longsword, so this fight is going to be very similar to how it's done in vanilla. With you having the white sword at the time, which does the same amount of damage. Okay, so this is like mostly an RNG fight. At least it attacks our RNG. And this is like, this fight gets much more sped up with the shield. Now again, often you'd want him to do as little dots as possible, but... And you want to do that as much as possible, because here you can get the most amount of hits on him, normally. If it's any different, apparently it is. Yeah, nope. Okay, he should be dead soon, I think. That's a cool game. No, he's dead. Yeah, so decent fight-ish. It was okay. Nothing groundbreakingly bad. Yeah, so this is the first out of the 2 dungeons we need to do. And yeah. Oh, come on, my nose is itching now. This is not great. Okay, so what's the hard container? It's the slingshot. Slingshot is, it'll make your life more it'll make your life more convenient in a lot of things, but it's not required for anything necessarily. So I'll mark that. Okay, I have water, so I can keep not murdering my throat. I might have amber tablets at the end of this. It probably won't be good. Identical to Showcase Pog. Well, yeah, I just keep it quick. Okay. Alright. Alright, well that's that done. Okay. So now, oh fuck, what am I doing now? I can't actually do much now. Well, it's always when you have very little checks, you always kind of second guess. Oh, have I fucked up something? Oh, I could have done Sparrowt actually. I'll go back and do Sparrowt because I forgot about that. Yeah. And also just kind of off topic, we won't ever get the bug net in this because it's not needed. It'll be needed if we had mini games, but there are no mini games. So. Do I have a spoiler log for this? Like, I can look at the spoiler log if I won't obviously, but because that would be cheating. But I'm just thinking, do I actually have it just in case if I run out of checks? I do have I do have a spoiler log, so just yeah, cool. So Sparrowt Crystal. So basically, the reason why we're doing this in the first place is because we talked to him initially. Initially. So basically, you have the core shots, and boom. That's the crystal ball. That is that we need to take the Sparrowt. Yep. Epic gamer music, sort of. So now we can go to the sky and do some funky stuff. Okay, so what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna do not that. I'm gonna do. I can do graduate crystal stuff. I wouldn't really want to, but I can physically do it. Actually, I probably do. It's probably worth doing it, to be fair. Okay, so I'll do it actually, yeah, because it'll open up like 2 things. Okay, so well, that's all I can do actually. Okay, so I'll deliver this to Sparrowt, and then I'll do some lone graduate crystal stuff, as apparently that's all I can do now. Well, and the Alden crystal check, but other than that, not really. Yeah, sorry if Fish is a bit laggy, it's because bad. I don't know why I did that, I'm doing this first, not Patron. Yeah. And just to recap with that, it's again, you need Elden region, 4 shots, then you can talk to him, then you just get this item, and then you bring it back. Just lift this up so it stops dying. So yeah, okay. Okay, well that makes our life much easier when we're doing because now we just need to collect 3 actually, because we already have 27, even though the track is not saying it. That's because it only goes for like 5s. We have 27, so we need. So I can do. I'm just trying to see what's the best way I can route these. I can do pumpkin patch. Okay. I can do pumpkin patch between planks and waterfall top. So pumpkin patch is conveniently right out here. I jumped over it. And you can like jump slash over it just to skip the text box. It's very useful. And I'm going in the water because I have War Dragon Scale. It's just faster than going around the other way around. And some of the lone crystals are require either claw shots or beetle. This is one of them. This one requires the claw shots. But because it's right here, I can just get it. And this is the one at the waterfall, at the top of the waterfall. I'm going to try and skip that, to be honest. I just want to actually double check that I'm not being dumb. And yeah, 29. Okay, yeah. So I collected the one in Link since I was remotely on. And in that pile of dust, there is actually a check, but I can't get that because to blow that away, I need gust bellows, which I don't have right now. Okay, so now I have 30. Now I can get 2 Betrayal rewards, and I think that's about it. I don't think I can get any other rewards because I might. So the next reward is at 40. I'm not quite sure if I can get 10 lone ones. I might be. No, I can get all of them. So probably actually. We'll see. And again, you don't have to enter Betrayal at night. It's just what I'm doing because it's more convenient as it's night already. Okay, I'm just okay. Okay. There's the amber tab. Okay, so now this opens up a fuck ton of things in the Lanayru region. So that's good. I should probably change the thing on my tracker to say 30. Okay, so we won't really be hanging around Skyward off too much for now. Because we basically, we've got a lot of things in the Lanayru. I could do the extra. I probably could actually get the okay, I will do this because it's not a very long check. So I'll do Colin's letter. Or yeah. And I think I can. Okay, I can actually get to 40 graduate crystals by lone ones, but that'll take a while, so I'd rather not do that. Some people might choose to do that, but I'm just like, nah. Especially considering how much checks I still have left in Lanayru. Which is like all of them. Actually, I'm pretty sure I can fully clear Lanayru actually. So all we need for go mode now is a few swords. Yeah, a few swords, bow, and sea chart, and then we're good. And this could be anywhere, just anywhere, to be honest. Actually, is it fast? I don't know if it's. I don't know if it's. Actually, that's a really dumb idea. I don't know if it's faster. As it's night, I don't know if it's faster to do the hand, do the hand toilet quest. Hand toilet quest. I'm gonna bet on the fact it is, because I will kind of have to sleep anyway, but whatever. Yeah. Amber tablet pog. I agree. Okay. Now I don't need to get that just now. Yeah. Like 90% of the time, this is not like faster, but because it's already night, it's like might as well. And I think it's. I don't even know if it's still faster. But now we have a creepy hand thing that we give the letter to. Alternatively, you can give it to Karain in the day, who's in the library, which is actually more faster in like all of the situations. But yeah. Also, I'm just gonna double check the dungeons because I just want to make sure that I actually have got them right. Because I only really like to do it like briefly. Okay. Just want to make sure that I have eyes, guys. I'm fine. So I kept guessing myself about it at like the start, but now we go. Okay. And again, the whole reason why we're able to finish off this quest is because how was it? It's because we like had the letter itself. Damn, I didn't know Colin hated UK land so much. Now we sleep tonight. And go into Gruce's room and then talk to the hand. Again, this is not the fastest way of doing it, but I think it's because I entered at night, it was just more convenient. And it might be faster then, I don't even know. Which one's Gruce's? Ah, here it is. I don't know where everyone's room is, but yeah. Okay, so we got Pharaoh's Courage, and the hint said it's not important, so we are not going to do the trial. We're probably not going to do any trials. Which means you have virtually fully cleared Farron, actually. Nice. Yeah, we just have everything in the neighbor. Yeah, we fully cleared Farron. We fully cleared the neighbor. Oh no, Farron and Eldon. We just have the neighbor left to do. Okay, it's fully cleared Farron, but with like out one thing. Okay, so now we shall go to Lanayru, which is hopefully where all of our shit is. Because I can do so much in Lanayru. The only thing I can't do is the Silent Realm. Other than that, I can do everything in Lanayru. And again, we just need sea chart, bow, and 2 sword upgrades, and then we are in go mode. Fun. So first of all, this is not in. I'm going to start this quest off because I'm going to be doing this in Lanayru. This is the Dodo crystal check. This is only possible if you have Lanayru open and bombs. So basically, you talk to this guy and then you get his party wheel from like down in Lanayru. It is entirely possible that things are that things are in what's it called? What's it called? That things are in Thunderhead, and I just need Ballad of the Goddess, but I don't have that right now. And again, there's so many things in Lanayru. So now we go to Lanayru and we do everything in Lanayru. Do I want to do? Okay, well, what can I do with? I can do everything in. I can do everything minus Skipper's Shack chest in Sansi. I don't want to go Sansi first. I'm debating it. I probably won't, I guess, because it'd be more convenient to do everything else first. So I could also do like the mines chests here. Okay, so now there are four things in the mines. The first is the landing chest. This is only accessible if you have the core shots. And it's right here. Yeah. Container, not great. Again, it's more health. I'll take more health any day over like a shitty rupee, but yeah. I'm pretty sure you checked that and it didn't mean to save. Cool. Okay. Right, so now we push this, which is kind of annoying, but whatever. I pressed 2 somehow. Okay, well, that's cool. Yeah. And yeah, and also, again, the main reason why this is in English is because we have instant text here, so the whole Japanese advantage that you see in vanilla speedruns is kind of obsolete. And just do that. I think this is the optimal way of dealing with these guys. This is the way that I find most effective. Okay, so hit that to make it to make everything decent. Well, not decent, the path to not a desert. I don't know, words escape me. And then we're gonna get one check in here. There's like 3 more I can get right now. There's a check which requires this minecart. Hey Freezer. Yeah. So this you can get upon entering Lanayru. So this doesn't require any additional items. It's like the only one in the mines that doesn't. At least that's in logic. Okay. There's the bow. Bow is a required item in this seed because we need sandship. So now we are 3 items away from go mode. And in theory, they should all be in Lanayru. There might be like 1 in like Farron or something. That's incredibly unlikely now. We'll see. Yeah, I just need to see chart and stuff. So yeah. So to advance through the mines, you just push this and you are on your way. I stress how little bombs I have, so I probably want to pick up as many here as I can. I'll do like 2 here. Right. So this is a bit of brake sliding. Basically, after home breath, I'll hold ESS down, and you should slide across sand or cursed water if it's an ancient system. So yeah, and this check here does require bombs. Like you can't get this out of logic just with brake sliding, like the other one, or like the next one I'll show. So what's in here? Baby's rattle. That opens up more checks in Skyloft. Or just 1, okay. And normally you'd like blow these up, but I could just do brake slides because, you know, pro gamer. If you learning how to brake slide can be quite difficult, but if you can master it, it can make you faster in a lot of places. Most notably, sand here. Okay. I do seriously need more bombs because I'm out. So there are bomb checks coming up, but more like bomb. What are they called? Like bomb drops. There we go. I got like 3 for now, so I don't have to worry about them in the immediate future. I should get another one now. Sniped. Like, you can get me going. So now this next chest normally is like only either hook beetle or bombs, but with break slide you can get this out of logic. And fun fact, this has never given me anything useful. So we'll see. Okay. Okay, that doesn't count because I already had adventure pouch. Just like kind of. Most of the time, like 90% of the time in seeds, that's like always like red rupees or whatever, just complete bollocks. So now we do the rest of the area. And again, that specific check you can get out of logic just from entering the area if you can break slide. But otherwise it requires bombs or hook beetle. Or claw shot, I think, actually. Or actually, no it doesn't, I think. Okay, so because we have bombs, we can do the party. We can finish Dodo's crystal check, and we can get the party wheel chest, which is both up here. And it's required with bombs, so we have to blow that up. And score shots are not required. That's just what I do. Here. Okay, so almost fell. So we'll get the. This is why we talk to Dodo first, so we can actually able to get this party wheel. And this is another scrapper quest. So it's down here, it's quite hidden. There was one seed where I forgot this existed and I had claw shots. That was very painful. This time I just had a red rupee. Okay, so those checks only require a bomb bag. This next check, everything here requires either bombs, hook beetle, or claw shots logically, because that's the only way you can get to this area of the area. So I'm just going to kind of stop talking about those specific chests, and I'm assuming that you'll already know that. So chest before hook beetle, what's this going to be? Another red rupee, of course it is. Okay, so load it up, do that, and then we'll be able to get the hook beetle. Yeah, we'll get the hook beetle check, which is called that because here you get the hook beetle normally in the north. Okay, so that's the optimal way to do that fight. Now, optimal way to do this is jump slash there, so that you jump into the trigger of this, so that he just talks around and yeah, he just turns around and talks to you. Right. So this is the hook beetle check. Gust bellows. Okay. Now we can do everything in Lineru, except the silent realm. Okay, I don't need to. I don't need to do break slides here because I just have portions. So yeah. Right. So everything. Okay. So again, everything around here requires either claw shots or hook beetle. Like you couldn't get here just with bombs. Alright. So here's a chest here. This is the near Fino chest, which is okay. So song here is complete, but we won't be doing the trial because it's not important according to the hint. Will we do any trials with this seed, or we'll see if we'll get Neighbor's Wisdom. But yeah. Alright, so there's more checks in here, so there's like 4. So that's pretty cool. There's okay. Slingshot pellets right here, and a rupee apparently. And yeah, break slides just for conveniency. Break slides aren't required in like this room whatsoever, just again more convenient. Okay, I have no bombs, that's fine because this barrel right here is bombs check. Now wait for full. You can also kill the Amphilis to get over to here, but I just use break slides. like that. It's just like faster, and again, it's like break sliding in linear is kind of OP. So if you know how to do that, you'd be kind of set. Oh, that will help. Oh my god. Okay. Yeah, the actual way I find those is to hit them vertically and then hit them horizontally. That was kind of bad. Shortcut chest that had nothing useful. But now we're going to set this to for the past, and we're going to basically activate this node and get all the checks around it. And now activating this and getting the end chests requires the hook beetle. Hence the hook beetle requirement in the linear mine facility that you'll see in another tutorial video that I'll make soon, TM. I don't know why I did this, but okay. Yeah, like this is like I think one of the only requirements for hook beetle in the, like for the linear mine facility. But LMF isn't a required dungeon, so we're fine. It's just like as we have the hook beetle, we might as well do this. And again, I'm activating this because that's your check for opening LMF as a dungeon. Alright, so we'll just see what's in here. Rupee, not great. See what's in here. Piece of heart, not great. Okay, there's two more things. There's two more checks I can get in this room. That's a wall upgrade, so now we have a big wallet, which is I don't know if that's the red one or it's the not red one. I don't think it matters. Wallets are kind of irrelevant in this game anyway. Okay, Ballad of the Goddess. Okay, so then now that means we might go to Thunderhead. But because I like to, I'll keep doing linear. Because I'm here anyway, and I have a lot of things open here. As opposed to like 5 checks in Thunderhead. Like I have 5 checks alone, excluding the Sand Sea. So, yeah. Okay, so there's secret passages over here with this spawnable wall. Not only do you again need to get here with like claw shots or hook beetle, you also need bombs to actually get here. And just a reminder, you get hook beetle with 2 beetle upgrades, so yeah. So this is a secret passage chest. More graduate crystals. Okay, well, that's pretty cool. No, I mean, I'm not exactly asking for that, but okay. This is a kind of another reason why I don't like to do lone crystals all the time. It's because, especially if I have a lot of checks left, is because a lot of those checks can be graduate crystals in themselves. Which would make getting lone crystals kind of useless. Well, not useless, but kind of like overdone. That makes sense. Oh, that makes sense. It's just slow. That's the word I'm looking for. Slow. I can speak English. Okay, so slow that. I'll get this check as well. You can actually get this check without claw shots if you do a upper cami bit warp, but we don't need to do that. And in this case, that would have been useless either way. So, red rupee. More monies, Pog. Alright. Can't remember how many bombs I had. But now I've got 10, so. That's probably going to go. Oh no, that went the complete opposite direction it said it was going to. That's cool. Might not even hit the thing. I'll just break side because. Excuse me. There we go. Oh, it didn't even work. Nice. Okay, I'll deal with this guy. This is another good thing about having shields, is that just so many more things are convenient. Nice, this is the lightning node, so there's like 3 checks in here. Ah, okay. But just have to be careful about these guys, because they can just be like electrified or whatever. Okay, so now this room only requires bombs and the access to even be here in the first place. And again, you can actually get here, like, if you just have bombs, you can get here, kind of, actually, if you have bombs, you can actually get, like, this part in general, out of logic if you do Temple of Time skip break slides. Okay, so, what's this MLG snipe right here, right? Oh, I fucked it up. Okay, well, that's nice. There we go. You can also use, like, the beetle and stuff, or just whatever. But you can actually use the bomb as well. And run over here. That's much more convenient. This is the end chest, by the way, so... Short upgrade, that's what we like to see. Okay. And yeah. Because we have the beetle, and we want this to be the past anyway, we might as well just set this to how it is. And there's a bomb in this room, if you don't have, for example, the beetle, and you can't get out. Alright, so 2 more checks in here. In like this like maze sort of thing, which isn't really much of a maze, but whatever. Okay. Right, so we need 2 more items, then we're in go mode. That's all we need currently. Okay, we're getting a lot of wallets apparently, which again don't matter much or like at all, but it's a thing. Nice, so do that just in case we actually do need to do the found trial. Or the linear. I don't know why I said found, but I meant linear. I've been talking for 2 hours straight. This is not the easiest thing in the world to do on like a regular basis. Even though this is the first time I've done this. So now we have all of the nodes activated, we can now go ahead and get the check, which involves opening up LMF. Oh, I missed the snipe. That's fine. Okay, so this is a very specific order, but it's like water is left, fire is bottom right, and then lightning is top. It's basically where you'd see them on the map, so you can just like press the plus button like that, and you can just do that if you forget. It's not too hard. Alright, long cutscene. Okay. Actually, I'll let my stamina refill itself. Okay, so now there's this check which is unlocked for opening LMF, which is very repeat. Cool. Okay, so there's one more check in the general Lenary Desert area. Still ruby, not useful. Okay, so now we go Sansi. And now I guess Sansi, I was kind of wrong to go to this first instead of Sansi, but I didn't know that, so. I didn't know that Sansi would be where most of the stuff is. That was weird. And Sansi is only accessible by claw shots, so that's why it's a required item for Sandship. I guess similar thing for the sea chart, which is like how you actually get the Sandship to be like to kind of to enter Sandship you need the sea chart. Okay, what's he gonna get? That's that. Okay, so one of these has to be the cave small key, and it's the chest today. So yeah. Now I can do everything in Sansi. I can do 1, 2, 3. I can do all 7 checks. And yeah. Again, we're just looking for the sea chart. I'll play when, actually this is like, I don't need to check the statue because I'll never come here again. Okay. And just lifting my laptop up to make it not commit die. Ah. Okay. Okay, I should have really, like, taken measures to make sure that it didn't overheat. But okay. Okay, so, basically, in the Sansi, at least in the race settings, there's 2 places you want to go to. There's the shack, or like there's like the Skipper's Retreat shack place, and then there's Pirate Stronghold. And again, this internal area requires the claw shots. I think you can get one. Actually, can you get? Yeah, I think you can get. So you can get 1 check from here if you have either the whip, hook beetle, or bombs, all of which we have. We have both. We have like all of them, so that's not an issue. I need to get the thing up as well. And if you have the whip, you can get everything but Skipper's shack chest. And if you have Gust Bows, you can get everything here. But if you have Gust Bows and whip, you can get everything here. So I'm just gonna run past this guy. You can, even without help. Okay. And like here, definitely like test your claw shot aim. And it's a good place to practice as well. Okay, we have bombs. Bombs is the fastest way to do it. So yeah, and also that room can be scary. So I just made it through there. And again, alternatively, you can blow up that with with whipping the bombs from the cactus, or hook beetle. Just kill this guy. Okay, this is the Moblin Chests. Nothing useful. So now we go over here, and this is why you need a whip to get everything else. Yeah. I should probably remove my shield, otherwise it's gonna get wrecked by these. Because again, if you get caught on fire like that, if I still have my shield on, it would burn to a crisp. So, whilst I do have another shield, I'd rather not waste it. Okay, I'll go here. Right, so now there's a guy up here where I'm gonna do a speed strat where distract him with claw shots. Claw shot there. and claw shot up here really quickly. You can like get that guy down with like a beetle or with like the bow if you have that. Yeah, just speed strats, and it's pretty hard. You would need to practice that a little bit. Okay, so now this is the ruin pillar, which has graduate crystals, so which means we can get 40 graduate crystals from Patro. That was convenient. And hopefully, okay, those are really good cycles. So sometimes you have to like wait a really long time for those cycles, like P-hat cycles, and then like those like flying fire bird things can really like eat you alive or burn you alive. There was just, I was gonna say no pun intended, but there was just no pun. There was no joke there. It was just fact. Okay, we have Master Sword now. Imagine if we got C chart from there. That would be really funny as like vanilla. So now we're just looking for the C chart. Then we'll be in go mode. I like Santi music. Okay, so we can finish this up, and then we're gonna go to the Pirate Stronghold, and that is useless. And there's another check that requires the whip as well. That skydive one. And of course claw shots, because that's the only way how you're actually able to get into Santi. So now we're going to go to Pirate Stronghold. If you have minigames unlocked, you can go to like ancient Disneyland or like the shipyard, but we don't have minigames on, so we don't need to. Kind of cool down my computer. So 3 checks we can get in here, and these checks only require the claw shots. They don't require having like any additional item. So, and you also have to obviously have the amber tablet to even be here. But yeah. Yeah, I just like the scene in general. I think like at the start there was kind of a bit of a choice between like Farron or Eldon first, I think was it. And then towards the end it kind of just became a bit more streamlined. Oh no, that was nice. Like there wasn't really much things I could have really kind of chosen. I could have like chosen to like stay or leave into a specific area, but yeah. Here's the first one. Okay, we just need the sea chart. So as we have the sea chart, we are dipping, and we can go to the sand ship and basically beat the game. These jumps are pretty tricky to do fast. But yeah, I nailed it. So like we have all B-Will items now, with the exception of Bugnet, but that's like not necessarily. That's yeah, that's not a required B-Will item in vanilla at least. and you'll never get the bug net in this in race settings because minigames aren't a thing. More gravity crystals. Let me guess, sea charts on 50 gravity crystals. Yeah, but again, the Pirate Stronghold chests, they just require ability to get into Sand Sea. Just, I think 7 times? 5, 6, 7, yeah. Then 4 times, or 3, yep, I can count. Yeah, you can just run past that beam most. It's like, it's not like precise, but yeah. Right, so there's a cutscene here, but you can skip it with jump slash and final check here. Otherwise, we're going to do stuff. Okay. And the most convenient way to die is just to press the C button and just die like this. So that's cool. Okay. Oh, I can do everything in the sky. Jesus Christ! I just clicked like the sky icon. I can do everything in the bloody sky. Oh, fucking hell. Except for 50 gravity crystals. Although I could do that anyway if I had. But Jesus. Okay. Well, my laptop is starting to commit die, so just unheat it for a bit. Okay. So that was linear. It had a few solid grades, but nothing. Oh, actually, it had a few things actually, but we still need. God, what's it called? We still need to see chart. So yeah. Oh, I don't even know what I want to do. In fact, there's so much stuff I could do right now. Okay. I'll probably do stuff on mainland Skyloft now. I'll probably do stuff in the sky is my thinking of how I'm going to route this. Yeah, I just clicked the sky thing over, like, because like, on the emo tracker you can like change between overworld and sky. And I just changed to the sky and it's just green. Okay, well, not going to do that. Okay, so I can get a baby glass as well. Okay. Okay, here's the wheel thing. Buzz. So yeah. This is the Dodo crystal, and this is okay. C chart. We're in go mode. Yay. Okay. And it's a trial for some reason. It's not meant to be like a thing, but I don't know why. Okay. Now we're in go mode. Because we have the Master Sword, we have the Gross Harp, and we have all the required items. So that's pretty cool. I'm actually really glad I clicked on the ancient harbor statue, even though it didn't look like it would be full at first. But then I just wasn't thinking that I'd actually have to do Sandship. Now Sandship as a dungeon I haven't done in ages, so I might be a bit slow about it. But we'll see. Okay, I think if we're fast with... Okay, I'll douse anyway. Dowsing is just C, and once you start getting bigger, you can basically... That was... It just disappeared. Yeah, like, get the cannon, and you can see... You can see if it's, like, on the boat, if it, like, goes above the water. Oh, it's up there now. Snipe! Nice, okay, I got a snipe. That's pretty cool. Yeah, the seed could be a sub 3. I say could, because this could take a while. If it would be a sub 3, it would be a 250 something. Like, yeah. Okay, so all we need is the boss key, and we're hoping boss key isn't locked behind just about everything. Is it more convenient to shoot this first? I can't remember. I haven't done the Sandship and Randomizer in ages, so... Okay, sorry if the footage is really laggy. I forgot to like make it not lag before this. So, and like the second and third tutorial runs, I'll like fix this. Okay, so that's gonna do that. Makes sense. I'll do that just for conveniency. Okay. Yeah, my laptop's basically exploding now, so sorry for laggy footage, but whatever. And you can just both like wreck all these guys. Yeah. And I'm quick charging it by what's it called? By basically like holding this is weird. Holding C on the nunchuck and basically like pulling it back like you would on normal way. Like that. And yeah. Get away my dudes, I have a master sword. Okay. Alright, so yeah, again, doing this for the first time will make this, will make us have to do the master fight. We can skip it, but it's not really much point because there's like, there's a check after all this. So yeah. Okay, so I kill that guy, and then I do that, and then we're on our way to the next check. There it is then. Cool. And if I did a precise jump slash like the right time, I would have been able to go over that, but it's fine. Okay, and there's like one check down here. Dungeon map. Okay, so using quarter shots here. And quarter shots is required to even get here, so you'd have quarter shots in the first place. So save here for maybe Death Warp. Oh yeah, I mean if you're on entrance rando, then of course you wouldn't have quarter shots then. But like this is an entrance rando. I'd actually want to see an entrance rando at some entrance rando race at some point. I feel like that'd be very interesting. Like this is kind of like a side race. With that. Right. Okay, so this is the vanilla map chest, and my computer is dying right now. Dusk relic, that's pretty cool, and useless. Actually, I'm kind of, yeah, sure, I'll do it, okay. I'm gonna make this into a pass again, so I can do some stuff. Oh, that went well. Okay, okay. We can organize one after the softbox is sorted. Nice. Yeah. Because I think entrance run is still pretty, oh nice, still like fairly new thing, so I feel like there'll still be bugs and stuff. But yeah. Oh wow, cool. So I'm basically doing this how you do it in vanilla, basically. Oh, the only stuff like doing it. Okay. So we could just do like a no bid rando entrance race, technically. Or actually, yeah, you'd have to use bid, I think. Because if you don't know how to use it, you would soft lock, as you say. Okay, I'll just kill these guys. Why not? Yeah, well, that's why you don't use that anyway. Okay, now get the behind the combination lock check. I might as well do it now, to be honest. Oh, it's just a bit more bad of Skykeeper. Okay, okay. This lock is not randomized, it's the same every time. There are 2 locks in this game. There's one in Sanctuary, which is this one. Then another ancient system, which I'll get to in like the one where I don't, yeah, in the in like the tutorial one where I actually go through ancient system. Okay, that's the key. Right, so now we can get now I can do the bow fight if we want, or like the scarebow fight if we wanted to. For this first one, I just kind of hit like just I just generated the seed and I didn't know, and it was coincidentally Sandship and Sanctuary. But for the other 2, I'll know what they are in advance, so I don't repeat any dungeons. Okay, continuing this is here. Yeah, because I'll do like 3 tutorial runs, each of them doing different dungeons. I'm like doing all dungeons so I can roughly get through most of like the game in that sense, and also doing it 3 times so that I can again get through like 90% of most of the checks in the game. Because like for example, this didn't actually get anything in from Thunderhead. This like skipped Thunderhead completely. I got but just about everything from like every overworld check. Like I fully cleared Farron and Elden. I didn't fully. Oh no, did I fully? I fully cleared the Nero actually. I fully cleared the overworld, but that's about it. I didn't fully clear the sky, which would be useful to see in like if I did this for like the 2nd or 3rd time, which is exactly what I'll do. Okay, so now we just like turn these things. This is to get to the basement, which houses 6 checks. And no, now because we're in Go mode, we are literally just on the hunt for the boss key. Oh, believe it or not, right, in the vanilla game, right here, I actually found dying to that guy on the same frame where you activated the, activated that switch. You actually skip the fight text cutscene, and I found that out, and it's completely useless, because it loses 15 seconds to where you spawn. So, yeah. But it was like, I still found it anyway, so that's something I can feel happy about. Oh, why is my computer dying? I swear to God. This is the fun part of laptop gaming. It's like, yeah, at least it's portable, like whatever those like laptop gaming memes are about. Okay. My greatest accomplishment, yeah, basically, yeah. Okay, so now everything in the basement is locked behind the whip, which is why it might be a required item. For example, I think in this one it might be. Or if the boss key is here, it'll definitely be a required item. But we have it anyway. So here's the treasure room. There's 5 checks in here, all side by side, so it's pretty entertaining. And it's the boss key, so we're not going to get any other ones. So now we can just Death Warp and kill, what's his name? Tantalus, the boss. Yeah, I don't think this will be sub 3, actually. It would be really tight if it's sub 3. That's a boss key in there. And then we fight Tantalus. Tantalus is mostly like an auto-scroller, so there's like nothing interesting in the fight itself, but it's a thing, so yeah. I expect there to be a cutscene. Again, this is like, I haven't done Sanship in Randomizer in ages. Yeah, this cutscene's still here, apparently. Yeah, this is like self-explanatory stuff. Just run up here. And again, using, you can use the bow or Skyward Strike. Using bow is kind of OP because of the quick charge. Just doing all dungeon seed. I guess I could as well, but that would, like, that'd take quite a long time. So, it's just easier if I'll do, like, 3 seeds, but with 2 dungeons each. And them all being different dungeons, of course. Okay, well, I thought it'd be annoying, but apparently not. Alright, so yeah, this is like fairly. Wait, oh my god, I missed that. Okay, yeah. Just like this is again like auto scrollery to just like do that, shoot this guy in the eye. Wave like the remote around, and then just do this for another 3 times. It gets more like it kind of picks up a bit. Yeah, picks up a bit each time. So by like the 3rd one, you feel really cool. If you're just like shooting his like what are these called? Tentacles? Oh no. Yeah, you're just shooting these left, right, and center. And you can already see how it's like slightly picked up from the first phase. So the first phase is like waiting for them, but here it's like you actually have to still pay attention. So the first time he pops up is at this front. This time it's either left or right. This time it's left. And he also gets progressively more aggressive, and so he might, yeah. And he might like kind of slam down on the like the deck. And like for the 3rd phase, it's like almost guaranteed you do that. Okay. And again, this 3rd phase is going to be like kind of basically rapid fire. Like that. Okay, I didn't mention that you could stay in the corner and not get hit, but that's because I was already doing it. And as Flo mentioned in chat, yeah, I'm staying in the corner so I don't get hit by the tentacles. Thanks for reminding me. Yeah, a lot of these are just kind of muscle memory stuff, so I'm not really paying attention to everything what I'm doing. Wow, that was interesting, barrel. Yeah. And yeah, it is like a hit base, but that's not really something. I mean, I guess people could know that. It's not like, it's not like a thing that people would need to know. It's just, but yeah, it is a fact that like Oh, that was nice. That, like, it's hit based, so it doesn't matter about the sword. So again, here it's like, tentacles are like for these sort of like snakes? Head snake things? Yeah, just, like, throw those at you and just, do like a snipe and just, yeah. The second time you have to be quite quick, but there we go. Cool, last sentence done. Again, kind of auto-scrollery, but yeah. And I don't need to pick this up because again I'm already in go mode, so yay. Yeah. The fun part of streaming from a laptop, you know, you have to like constantly make it not fry itself. Right. Oh, wow, that's great. There we go. Vanilla! Okay. Right, that's Sandship. And now we're all on our way to the imprisoned fights and then the final gauntlet. We didn't get the Hylian Shield. I'm kind of hoping that we get the Hylian Shield in one of these 3 seeds. If we don't, then that's fine. So yeah. But yeah, like expanding on like the hit-based thing that Flo mentioned. Yeah, like some enemies are hit-based. They don't matter about the sword type that you have. But some enemies, like for example Girahim, like it doesn't matter what sword you have, and that depends on whether it's faster. You've never got a Hylian Rando? Yeah, it's not a required check, so it's normally just kind of hidden away somewhere. So it's about as rare as the tumbleweed. Okay, so go back here. And here's a good test. You'll know if you've done the right dungeons. Then these blue goblins will be here. If they're not here, then you probably haven't done the Battle of the Goddess cutscene stuff. Yeah, it's like the Hylian Shield in Rando's like it can be anywhere, even in like checks you never have to go to, even in like non-required dungeons or something. Okay, so now we have the Master Sword and we have the everything. We can just do Skyward Strike, and then the Imprisoned 2 fight starts. There we go. Alright, so I do kind of like having the Imprisoned 2 in like sort of like races because it's like the ending is definitely much more at skill, with like the rest of the run being kind of a mix of both movement skill and routing and stuff. Alright, so now Grusa's got the Grushnetter. We'll try not to use the Grushnetter because it just loses time. I think I once had like Fledge give me the Hylian Shield. That was very interesting. Also a nice frame perfect there. That one wasn't perfect, okay. So optimal fight here is to cut off left side of his fingers and you're able to go up here. That's kind of hard, so if you miss that you'll just have to go up the other vent. And wait for him to stomp a few times so you can get on his head. Yeah, do it like twice I think. Yep. Then do this, and then side hop in a very specific way, like that. And then you should stay on his head, should. And you have to do this twice in the second iteration of the Imprison. First time is easier because the second time is kind of a bit more awkward. Yeah, that was kind of sketch, but it was fine. And now from the third time you can just kind of hit his head and stuff. And boom, perfect Imprison fight. Yay! And now we wait for the this long cutscene to stop. If you're doing for example, if you're doing like no back in time, this is like a really good opportunity for like eat breaks and stuff. Or if you're just doing any category that involves imprisoned, like these categories, I think. Right, nice. Okay, this could be this could be sub-3, but I had to play perfectly at the end. So maybe. I did not even press that, but okay then. I'll also have a look at, like, after this I'll definitely have a look at the spoiler log and see what else I could have done. So, like, see where, like, for example, TMS was. Okay, so this is the Horde fight. This is at the end of every single rando, so this is just a thing, yeah. So first, now the fact I have a, just this sword doesn't make it any easy, like very easy at all. It's like pretty hard with regular master sword, which is kind of where like the advantage from getting TMS is, like where this fight's much easier. But because we have quite a lot of health, this isn't too bad. It could be much worse. I think it's attacking whilst keeping track of your stamina is probably the best play here. And Skyward strikes as well. So that's the first barrier. The second barrier we can do Horde Skip on. Horde Skip is fairly difficult. You basically got to have Moblin Shield and yeah. That's not a great position as well. You want to make sure your position is good. We'll see if I get this. Okay, looking good. Alright, good. Yeah, it can be kind of hard to adjust from a bad position, but that was pretty good. Okay, so the third barrier that we're doing in here, well, there was a barrier before, which we skipped with Horde Skip, which was a blue goblin, which is hell. Now this is Salvos, so just killers. And that was really good RNG actually. It's also really good when he does those long attacks, so you can just kind of kill him like that. Because I have a lot of health, I'll do this the risky way. And so yeah, and doing it like going through those archers that way almost will certainly lose you 2 health, but it's the fastest way to do it. So yeah. And these guys you just kind of Skyward strikes and attacks. And that was all of them in 2. I never ever get them all in 2, but yeah. Okay, so that's the Horde fight. Now we got to gear him 3. I'll equip my shield for this. Because this shield is much... this fight is much better with a shield. That was... I don't know why I didn't get that, but... Okay. My shield might break. Good thing I got the second one. Thanks to like hiding link. So just finishing out the seed. There we go. If you do that perfectly, he just won't even bother with the purple hands or whatever. Okay, yeah, I think this could be sub 3 actually. Sub 3 is often like a good race time. It's not like exceptionally good would be sub 2, which is what I got in the showcase race yesterday somehow. But yeah. Okay, because we have regular Master Zelda, I'm not going to try doing the Scout-like strats. Well, I should try to run. Basically, I'm basically just doing a standard randomizer run with. Oh my god, this is not great. Yeah. What? What is this? There we go. Yeah, I'm just doing like a normal randomizer speedrun with regular settings, but I'm commentating myself. I'm not really commentating much now because it's just the end, and if you're familiar with anything, Skyward, so you know this already. Oh yeah, this fight is much easier. For fuck's sake, this fight is much easier with shield. Okay, now going to the demise fight. There is like basically nothing to really say here. It's the demise fight. There's like it's hit based, so there's like no difference. You don't have Gym Rage? Rip. Okay. I don't know why my laptop likes to commit die. Okay, that's my first raise with the shield. You can alternatively do some pretty precise slashes to like get to like kind of not use shield. Second phase I'll do shield the strats because it's faster and it's just easier in my opinion. And boom, GG. I think doing it too early is bad, but I think also doing it too late is also pretty bad. So I think it's like a very specific timing. It's not necessarily. I mean, you can hesitate for a split second, but don't make that split second too long. Yeah, that was a seed. It was pretty interesting. I ended up clearing everything. This is, I don't know why, but apparently this is done, so I'm gonna do this for a bit. Okay, so alright. See if I can get the thing on stream actually. So I might be able to get the. No, that's the wrong one. What do I want to do? There we go. Okay, I can get the map on the stream. Okay, so this was the map, at least for the surface. I basically did everything right, and then for the sky, I had like. Oh wait, can you see it? Yeah, for the sky, everything was just about green. Like I could have done everything except for the graduate crystals. And again, these are the settings I used, and this is the version I was playing on. And yeah, that was interesting. I want to look at the spoiler log as well. I might be able to bring that onto the thing as well. Okay. So the seed was there. The seed was 583436. Yeah, can I bring this onto the thing? I think I can. That's blackness. Cool. Okay. Okay. So this is spoiler log. Okay. Let's see. So that's yeah. Whip was like one of the first things we got. Bomb bag, got that scale. And yeah, I like how these are also graded crystals. Din's power. Din's power was I didn't need it. You didn't need any trials to do this. Because all the songs I got 3 songs. All of which being, or I got all the songs except Nehru's Wisdom, and they all said trials contained fuck all. Yeah, I got Goddess Heart pretty early, got Claw Shots, got Progressive Mitts. Where was like the trying to find the swords as well, because there's one sword which I didn't get. Oh, it was okay. Tentless Heart Container would have been a sword. So if I got this would have actually been TMS, but it wasn't needed. So other than that, I think I got everything basically. Okay, baby. Yeah, I didn't get like, for example, this or like these like later on graduate crystals. Well, I didn't get the HC because I was already in go mode, so I didn't need to. And odds are it would have just been like a red rupee or something. But I mean, it wasn't. It was TMS, but it's not. It's fine. And yeah, this was CHR. Okay. So that was, that's cool. Okay, we're going to be ready now. I can make Jazz because he's playing Spirit Tracks. Ew, disgusting, not Skyward Sword. Yeah. Yeah, TMS was, like, how was it? It was the Tentless Heart Container. Okay, we'll raid Jazz next. Okay, that was the first throw run. Cool, yeah.